welcome back. Uncle Buddha here for Guitar Rescue, and we got a special case today. This one was so bad, I almost gave up on it. I got this bad boy for $9 from the guy that drives the pickup truck down at the junk furniture store downtown, and let me tell you, you gotta see this guy to believe him. The body is a Stratatone body. I can tell because of the way the controls are on this side and some other things about the neck and the tailpiece. But someone has turned it into an acoustic guitar. You see where they filled in where the controls were on the right hand side. This would have been a 2-pickup guitar because there's room for 4 controllers over here. And they cut a hole and they put a pick guard there. Very strange. On the top of the neck, someone's glued a little cross up there. The nut appears to be pretty old. It's not probably the original nut. One strange thing about this guitar, if you look closely from the side, you'll see that the neck, where it meets the body, has been scooped out. Normally, the frets would continue down. Pretty strange. Right where the neck is scooped out, you'll see there's a coat of arms and there's like a Victorian lady here. It's kind of interesting. The back has a little bit rough, but it can easily be fixed. Here's the 3-bolt pattern that's used in most of the variations of the Harmony Stratatones. There's the typical headstock for a Stratatone. If you check it out, most of the keys on there are probably not usable. 4 of them look like really old cloisons. One's been cut off of a 3-on-a-side bunch, and there's one nice cloison that I'll probably recycle to somebody else. Well, with about 30 seconds of steel wool, you can see now that's a cloison made in Chicago, Illinois. I'm going to soak these in some lubricant and see if I can't clean them up a little bit better, and they might even be usable someday. The buttons can be replaced. I thought that was a cross there on the top of the headstock, but it turns out that's the end piece of a 3-on-a-side set of tuners. If you look really close, you can read it says Japan in small letters. We're going to take that off. One thing you can see, it does have nice mother-of-pearl dot inlays. So this was probably a higher-end model, and the sides are bound. They're not painted on them. All right, cleaned her up a little bit, sanded her down, got her kind of straightened out a little bit. And from looking close on the Harmony website and checking where the pickguard holes are and where the second pickup was there, you can pretty much date this as being a 65 to a 66 Silvertone Stratatone. That was one of the only models that came black like that. Back looks pretty good, the neck feels good, and I was feeling pretty happy with this. It was looking pretty good. And just about now I picked it up to put some new strings on it, and about half the fretboard fell off and the frets fell out, so we're going to have to do a little bit of cosmetic surgery here. I broke out the super glue, which it turns out is a no-no, but we also stained it. Mr. Ty put a little light clear coat on it, put new strings on it, new tuners, tuned it up, and where that neck is carved out there, it makes it weak so it bows. It does not sound right. We're gonna have to make this into a super mod. Well, called up Lattie Thomas, the guitar wizard down in Cromwell. We put our heads together and came up with this. A slide monster. It is too cool. Well, you remember that little dip there in the neck? Well, by using a special metal pick guard, we were able to strengthen the neck a little bit, cover all those holes in the body, and make it pretty cool. Still had to be a slide guitar. As always, the big question is, how does she sound? Well, we took her to the Kentucky Blues Society Jam in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and Mr. Bob from Alabama took her for a test ride while I sang Sugar Mama by Jameson Thomas. Check it.
talking about your sugar. Yeah, they've been talking all over town. They've been talking about your sugar. Yeah, they've been talking all over town. You're my sugar mama. Ain't nobody supposed to taste that sugar but me. I like my coffee sweet in the morning, like my tea when the evening comes. Like my coffee sweet in the morning, sweet tea when the evening comes. You got that granulated sugar, and I sure enough gonna get me some. Sugar mama, where you get that sugar from? Sugar mama, where you get that sugar from? Think you got it down in Louisiana, down on your daddy's sugar farm. Get a hand for Mr. Bob here, man.